motherfucker, my head back again for another motherfucker back today. It's Story Time Thursday! Morning. I overslept a little bit, but yeah, it's morning. After I get done, I'm gonna get dressed and get ready for work and all that, you know, everyday shit. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. Today we are going to be talking about the time I used to live on a street, neighborhood, with neighbors Satan, or neighbors from hell, or just dysfunctional ass neighbors in general. And the crazy part about it is one of these dysfunctional ass neighbors was my friend. So that was crazy about the whole situation. But anyways, yeah, I used to live in my old neighborhood called Dreamer Summit. That's the neighborhood that my grandparents currently live in, but they live in a gated community, so it's not really much of a big thing. But that's what we're supposed to be like in a week or so. But I lived on this other street. It was Barrage Lane. Yeah, it was fucking crazy over there. It was crazy because one of the neighbors, first neighbor, he lived like 3 doors down from me. He was a foster child too. Always getting in some shit. Always fighting motherfuckers. Always just the menace of the neighborhood. He was the menace of the neighborhood. You know, he was always doing something. Always. Nobody really fucked with him like that. I didn't fuck with him like that. I was like, I ain't hanging out with that nigga. That nigga. I didn't even like the nigga because me and him got into it. We didn't fight, but we got into it about words and shit like that. But I didn't like him. He was an asshole. He was just always doing stupid shit. One of the main things that really nailed the coffin that this nigga had issues is he burnt the fucking ditch. He was at the ditch one day. I know it was night. Somebody told one of my friends. They told me that this nigga, I guess he was with other 2 people, and they was over at the ditch at the small red park, and they thought it was a good idea to get a match and light the motherfucker up in flames. Like literally, they were saying the whole ditch over there was lit up in flames, which is dangerous as fuck because there was houses near the ditch. And what if the fire on one of those ditches or one of those trees would have hit one of the houses and the house would have lit the motherfucker up? That's some dangerous ass shit. I'm surprised he didn't go to jail. After that, they started to put cameras on the park area because apparently they didn't have no cameras. Dumbass motherfuckers. How the hell do you have a public park? I don't give a fuck if it's just for the neighborhood or neighborhood community park or whatever. Any type of park, why the hell wouldn't you have fucking cameras? Especially, this was around 2013. Even then, you should have had cameras everywhere. Because you just never knew. But yeah, that nigga lit that shit up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody took a picture of that shit. I was like, damn. Good thing I went there. I wouldn't have even been over there anyways because it was late. And, you know, my mama didn't play that late curfew shit. As y'all saw the last story time. She don't play that curfew shit. You had to be in the house by 8. No. You had to be in the house by, I believe. Did I say 8? No, I said 7. No, I said 6. 6:30. Because that's when it usually starts getting dark. Yeah. You had to be in the house by around 6. And if you weren't in the house, there was going to be hell to pay, basically. So, long story short, your nigga was in the house. Didn't even know shit was going down. But, yeah, that nigga lit that shit up, and I guess they ran or some shit before police came. But that shit is dangerous, bro. You could have burnt somebody's house down and killed somebody. Or what if somebody was in a fucking ditch? Like, I don't know what the fuck's the train of thought in this situation. It's just, damn. Niggas is dumb. Doing stupid shit. For what? You know? Just for what? Just for the hell of it to say, oh, well, hey, tonight you guys want to burn down a ditch? Who the fuck does some shit like that? Who the fuck? But, yeah. Not only that, he had, I guess his foster parents, they were no better because apparently, allegedly, and I say allegedly because I don't know if it's for sure true or not because I ain't never seen no shit. So I'm gonna say allegedly. Allegedly, uh, rumor had it that they was slinging out in the house. They was selling they was selling shit out the house, like on some drug shit, on some illegal type shit. They was selling some illegal drugs up in that motherfucker, allegedly. And I'm like, what? And they were like, yep. And mind you, these niggas is 3 doors down from us. So it was just like, what the hell is going on over there? Because I ain't never seen no police or none of that. Because, you know, I don't know. It's just weird because, like, a lot of shit happens when me and my mom's. Because at the time it was just me and my mom. My brother had just moved out. Yeah, he just moved out. Yeah, we all are usually just at work or school. So it's just like, what? And it always happened when I wasn't around. And that's why I was kind of like on the roofs, like, is this for real? Because it's like, I ain't seen no police or nothing, or did this shit happen at night, or what? You know, it just, I don't know. I'm just going by what I heard. So, hey, it is what it is. But, yeah. Apparently that's what went down, and then, he got taken from them, and he got put in another foster home. Good fucking riddance, because like I said, that dude was fucking crazy, and if his foster parents were doing that shit, that's fucked up, and they need to be locked up, and I hope nobody else in the neighborhood got that shit, and they got hurt from it. That's all I gotta say about that. And I had this other neighbor, this one that I'm talking about next, was my friend. She was a year younger than me. She was fast, too. She was real fucking fast. Let's just keep it at that. She was fucking fast. And what I mean by fast, y'all already know what I mean by fast. But what I mean by fast, for those of y'all that don't know, she was a hoe. She was a hoe. She was a hoe. She was a little hoe. I ain't even gonna cap. She was a little hoe. You know, she was a little hoe in the neighborhood. But at a young age, too. And that's how it usually is, you know. Unfortunately, there are a lot of girls that be fast and shit. It's like, the fuck? Just wait. Just be a fucking kid. Be a kid. Damn. It also, but you know what it also has to do with? It also has to do with where you come from, too. That's another thing. Where are you coming from, and what household are you coming from where you think that shit's okay? That plays another part in the situation. But that's a whole story for a whole nother day. But yeah, she fucking fast. She was fast as hell. She was trying to mess with 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds. And the girl was only 12. I was 13. Like I said, she was a year younger than me. She was 12 years old. Trying to get with 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. Almost fucked around with a 17-year-old. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And the parents know it. They didn't say shit. That's why I'm saying, what the fuck is going on in their household? Because they didn't really do anything about it. And the girls just riding around in a bike in the neighborhood, hooking up with different people. And I believe she was in one of the houses, doing getting it in. And I'm like, damn, at a young age, too. She probably got pregnant. Because she left her out, because I moved by the time she turned 13, so she probably got pregnant. So she probably did. I wouldn't put it past her. I don't want to say it like that, but I would not be surprised if I was to meet up with her and she got a whole bunch of kids. And I'm like, when did you get these kids? And I was like, well, I got pregnant at 13. By the time you left, I got pregnant. I would not be surprised because, like I said, chick was fast. She was a friend and everything, but she was a little old. Facts are facts, okay? Facts are facts. I had this next door neighbor. This neighbor, he was another friend of mine. He lived right next door to me too, like on the right. Yeah, he lived on the right. This motherfucker I don't know what was going on in his household either, because when we started befriending each other, we all like, he had a whole bunch of sisters in there. They all up in there. I don't know what they do. I believe he was the only child up in there. He was always coming in and out, hanging out, like asking everybody, "Hey, you want to hang out? You want this and that?" You know, he always had he had a whole lot of time on his hands when he wasn't in school. He had a lot of time on his hands, and I was like, "Okay, let's hang out. What you want to do?" I was like, "Hey, we want to go to your house," and I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to. No, 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 no." He didn't, he never wanted nobody to go to his house, but he can go to everybody else's house. Kind of sounds familiar, but it's a different type of story. But, yeah. Yeah, he didn't want nobody going to his house. And I was like, why? And he was like, just, no. And I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna get in your business or nothing. But then, my mom's met one of his sisters and said, hey, what's up? And he was like, hey, and they talked for a sec, and then next thing you know, they're coming to our houses now and stop asking for rides and shit. Huh? Because they thought, oh, now we cool with her, now we can ask her for shit. And me and mom's looking at each other like, what the fuck? Where's your mom? And she was like, oh, she's at work. And it's crazy. Their mom was never there. I never met their mom once. Not once I've met their mom. And I'm like, where the fuck is your mom's at? Probably don't know. But, yeah. We never met her moms. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? They just kept asking for shit, too. If it wasn't for rides, it's, hey, can we borrow this? Or can we borrow that? And it's just, you know, you got that neighbor that, you know, when you talk to that neighbor for the first time, they get in their heads that, oh, now that we cool and everything, we can start asking them for shit. You know, they was them type of neighbors. And we was like, oh, fuck, we got these type of neighbors on our hands. God damn. We already got enough fucked up neighbors in this area. Why do we need more? They moved in, too. They were just moved in. And I'm like, damn. This is what we get for being friendly. This is what we get for being friendly. Some niggas be all like in their head like, oh, now we can ask them for shit. Nah, nigga. Nah. It ain't that kind of party. Damn. God damn. Long story short, my mom had to nip that shit in the bud. And it was like, hey, I mean, I can't always do this and this. You know, I work and stuff like that. Like, I don't know all that she said, but she had to nip that shit in the bud. Let's just keep it at that. And I stopped hearing from him. I didn't really see him come out of the house as much no more. I believe they moved or what. I don't know what happened. But it just, we stopped hearing shit over there. You know, people came out of our house and, you know, left on and did what they did. But we didn't really hear much from them like that no more. And I'm like, I mean, hey, if it's because of us, then hey, I mean, it is what it is, you know. We just have to let that shit be known, because, you know, we can't always, that's just the price we're paying for being a nice neighbor. And when we moved over here in this neighborhood, we don't really have nobody. We don't really have people we talk to. I mean, we'll talk to a little bit of people on occasions, but as far as like, oh, we're friends and this, no. I only have one friend, and that's Alonzo. He lives like around the corner. He's from school. That's a different story. But yeah, it's just, shit was wild, you know. And all of us on that street, all the kids on that street, we all hung out together. We mostly hung out at the park. A lot of shit went down at the park. Shit, I remember one time we all got into a fight one time over there, and cops got called. I got the fuck out. Shit, when somebody called the cops, and they said, oh, the police coming down the street on the other side, and I'm like, oh, time for me to go. Boom, got on that bike and ran out. I rode out. I'm like, y'all coming? They was like, no, we ain't coming. I was like, all right, well, stay your asses here then. I'm out. And don't snitch either that I was here. Yo, nigga was gone. Like, nigga, I ain't been in, I ain't in it. I ain't fucking with the police, and I am not about to have them take me to my house, because they take me to my house. I'm gonna get my ass beat by my mom's, and I ain't trying to have all that. So I got the fuck out of there. I go in that back and I rid that bitch all the way down home as fast as I fucking could without getting hurt. But I was just like, I went up in there, shut the garage and everything. I'm looking out the window, peeking out, like, every 5 minutes, like, is that cop by? Is that cop driving by? Is that cop driving by? He drove by once. I'm like, oh shit, is he looking for me? Is he looking for me? Like, I got paranoid, but I was like, calm down, Mike, calm down. Because I didn't know, like, I only knew them for a minute at that time. So I didn't know who was really about it and wasn't gonna snitch. You know, because, like I said, you know, we were kids. You know, a lot of kids don't have that, oh, don't snitch type of mindset, you know? They don't have that mindset. You know, if they see a police, you know, they get nervous or they get taught from their parents, you know, if you see something, you say some type of shit. So I didn't know if they were going to snitch and say, oh, this dude Lamont was here too. And he's like, where is he? Oh, he lived down there. I thought they were going to do that. I'm like, oh shit. Because I saw the police drove by and I'm like, oh fuck, these motherfuckers snitch on me. Because I was looking out the window too. My mom was like, what do you keep doing? And I'm like, oh, I was just, I made up some shit, you know, just to leave, get her off me, you know, all that. But I was just like, damn. You know, just, that was a crazy shit. You know, that was crazy. I don't know what happened after that. I guess they was like, I didn't come out for the rest of that night. You know, I waited till the next day to see what actually went down. And nobody got arrested. None of that. I guess they was just like, hey, you guys just keep it down and you guys calm down with all that and everything. He was a nice cop, but still, I didn't want to take no chances because I'm black, y'all white. If you know, you know. Let's just leave it at that. I'm black, y'all white. Hey, if you know, you know. If you don't, figure that shit out. That's all there is to it. But, yeah, that was my experience in the neighborhood. I guess that whole experience in Barracks Lane just kind of opened my eyes, I guess. And was just like, nah, I don't really want to fuck with neighbors like that no more. I don't know. Y'all comment down below, tell me. Hey, what's y'all experience with neighborhoods? What's your experience with your neighborhood? What's your experience on the experience on your street? Let's discuss in comments. You know, let's discuss this shit, because I'm just like, I don't know. You know, do y'all feel where I'm coming from? Do y'all feel where I'm coming from with this? Like, maybe not getting too comfortable with the neighbors. Do y'all feel where I'm coming from with this? Or are y'all like, nah, we can be friendly. We can talk to neighbors and stuff like that. What y'all, how do y'all feel about it? Discuss in comments. On that note, I'm gone. What I need y'all to do is I need y'all to like, I need y'all to comment, I need y'all to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications for all the motherfucking bangers. And I shall see you in the next video. Deuces, neighbor.